Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Factorio tutorial. So in the previous episodes, we got finished with why is alt mode not working? There it goes. We got finished with red and green science at 1/2 of 1 per second. And as you notice, we have almost no resources coming in, and we're like, well, it's really slow, but whatever. Well, it's slowing our science down. So why do we have no iron and no copper? Well, if we go back here, it's like, oh, we have every bit of copper that comes in leaves, or like gets melted immediately. Like we don't have any backup at all, and it's insufficient to keep it going. So let's go and we will expand our resource gathering. It's really important to do early on. The faster you can gather these resources, the better. All these are working. So I built a bunch of mining drills, and what we're going to do to increase resources is just literally add mining drills until the patches are full. And the way I do that is I do this, and we're going to deal with... Okay, so we have mixed resources. We'll go ahead and handle that as well. There we go. And do. Is that more? Yep, that has more iron. Or more, So we don't need a whole lot of stone at the moment. So I'm not gonna put a whole bunch of things on stone, but we're gonna go ahead and finish this off. Start building. Yep, you have everything. Alright. And I'll show you how to sort the stone out from the iron, because that's very important, because what you don't want to do is build a whole bunch of stone bricks when you're trying to make a bunch of iron ore. Alright, and we're chewing through the... doing a lovely job of chewing through the research while we're at it. Alright, so... none of these have any mixed resources, right? No, none of them have any mixed resources. Alright. And there. So what I do is I just literally fill the patch up with as many resource gathering machines as I can fit on it. So... And I do mean that very really. I get as many... Oh, this is going to have to be sorted as well, because it's got coal on it. And that's as many... Huh. I don't know, mine drills. Alright. So... How do you sort out your different resources, you ask? I'm glad you asked. Allow me to get power to this stuff. There we go. The way we're going to do that is with priority splitters. So this one will have both iron and... same with this one. This one will have both iron and stone on it. And we have way more iron than stone. So we're going to prioritize... See a little bit of stone there. We're going to prioritize... We want to send... output priority, we want to send all of our iron to the left. So now all of our iron will go left, and all of our stone, oops, which reminds me, I need to pick that up. So notice that we're not getting any output there. Gonna go up here a little bit, go past this resources a little bit. Okay, and so, well, that's fine, but we're going to get stuck eventually. So what we're going to do is we're going to move this, and we're going to join it together here, and we're going to say input priority on the right so that it pulls off of this contaminated belt first. It'll pull off of this belt if we have spares, but we pull off the contaminated belt first, and you notice that we're stuck up here. That's fine. We'll take care of that in a second. Going to do the same thing here. So right click, left click. Again, can right click, shift, hold shift down, right click on the thing you're doing, left click on the thing you're going to, and it copies it. So much the same way. We're going to turn you to the right. And underground belt. And we're going to take this way. And connect them up. I don't really care which is which. Just have them split evenly and we're fine. Alright. And it'd actually be one better if this was one lower. And combine. By your powers combined, I am Stone Belt. So we can go ahead and take our Stone Belt, feed it into the factory. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Do. We'll just... You're gonna have spaghetti. You just accept that you're gonna have some number of spaghetti in a Factorio build. And you just need to accept it and move on with your life. Alright. So I didn't actually give myself enough space for that copper line. It's okay. Well, I really didn't give myself enough space for that copper line. Nothing critically lost here. So we'll get our stone line up into here. And stone line we're going to put right on this bottom belt. Right here. Going to run out of belts. Alright. Let's get more research going while we're here. So we don't have anything critical for research, so we'll just start researching from the left. We need all of this stuff eventually. So we might as well just... Oh, explosives is... Oh, yep, stronger explosives, alright. We'll all need all this stuff eventually, so let's just start working on it. And let's go get ourselves a bunch more iron plate. Oh, we don't even need to get more iron plate right now. We're gonna pick up ourselves up a bunch of stuff on the belts, and we're gonna check. We can go ahead and filter inserters are amazing. We're gonna make ourselves a couple iron chests, and I'm gonna show you how to never worry about picking up belts again, or at least not for some amount of time. So we're gonna make ourselves 2 filter inserters, 2 iron chests, and we're gonna come over here, and we're gonna go. Well, we only want belts in one chest and inserters in another. So what do we do? Well, what we do is we put down these purple filter inserters and we power them up. We put a couple chests down, and you notice that they're not actually picking any parts up off of this belt. Well, what good does that do us? Well, filter inserters are cool because you can say, I want you to pick up belts, and it will just at fast insert speed take belts, put them in this box. You the same way. I want you to pick up yellow things. I don't need 800 of those, so this limit parts of inventory. So you click on this X. I want 2 stacks of inserters, and I want 10 stacks of belts. And as quick as you can, well, as quick as production at the very least, we can move belts onto here. And you notice that, hey, our inserters are not getting pulled out of this as fast as we would like. So now we go to fast inserters. Just 5, 10, 15, 20. So fast inserters, we're going to put on this right here. So fast inserters. Well, now we're not getting gear wheels fast enough. Alright, so grab our fast inserters again. See what we're short of now. Hey, we're producing... We just increased the speed of our production by nothing more than replacing some of our standard inserters with some fast inserters. Now, look, see this short of plates, so we move here, here. And now we have all the stuff we need. Oh, no, we're short of green circuits. So fast inserters all around. We have all the stuff we need to produce. We're producing, and we're no longer backing up into the thing. And we're producing these much more rapidly. If you looked at our production chart, look at our 10-minute average, look at our belts production, and you notice we were staying right at the same speed no matter what we did, right up until I started adding fast inserters, and now we are producing 120 per minute. I believe that's what that is. And we'll grab a whole bunch more belts, and off we go. But this will make, of course, the production problems that we were running into even more production problems. Because, I'm going to go ahead and extend this out, because we are now producing that, we're now producing those belts and inserters and everything else so much faster. We're going to need to get a place for all this stone to go soon. Don't worry about it. That will get consumed by military science. But yeah, let's go ahead and go back to, we're going to grab a bunch more green circuits. Going to grab a bunch more iron plate because we need more mining drills. We haven't automated mining drill building yet, but we're going to grab a bunch of that. Very good point, Odaba. The blues won't always speed things up. It depends on production speed and a bunch of other factors, but we were production limited by our yellow inserters. So we, by increasing the insertion speed, and that was evidenced by the fact that you had inserters that weren't getting removed from the factory. You had, and once we started speeding those out, then we started seeing that we weren't getting enough gear wheels feeding in to actually feed the factory. Alright, so that's good there. So let's finish this up. We're gonna have coal on these two belts. But we want to get as much, like at this point we're trying to get as much production as we can. So since we're trying to get as much production as we can, we go ahead and just fill this time with belts. All right. So coal on the left, upper priority, nope, right. Filter iron ore. Grab this extra iron ore off the belt. Same as we were doing before. Bring this over here. Since coal is more important than stone, we will go ahead and prioritize the left side. Let's get this finished up. Okay, that doesn't have any resources. That doesn't have any resources. That does. Alright. And one more set of belts. Nope, two more, actually. But that one can just go right there. And we're out of belts again. It's okay. Nope. There we go. There we go. Alright. Need to go get a bunch more belts, but hey, we don't need to actually produce those belts because they are being produced for us. So let's go collect our belts. We should have probably a full stack at this point over there, which we would probably have taken the entire time to handcraft that as we were gone, and we wouldn't have been able to handcraft these mining drills at the time. So getting production done, like getting automation done, is... Oh, we have several stacks. So look at that, 400 belts. Getting things automated speeds up every part of the process. Not only the parts that you're currently working on, but also other parts as well. And notice that we still haven't fixed our iron input problem. We'll fix that in a minute here. Alright, we're going to grab 10 of those. We still haven't improved copper, and our look at we are full on. One yellow belt of iron is flowing into this, and notice we only have about half of a yellow belt coming out. And the reason is because this amount of furnaces isn't enough to produce one full yellow belt. So we're gonna make that stack taller. All right. All right, so this has coal on it as well. So let's go left here. All right, coal goes this way. That's there. You are up priority right. Iron ore. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this over here. Go ahead and split this 50-50. Everything else goes this way. If you have multiple, like if you have 3 different resources in one mining drill or in sets of mining drills, then you need to make sure to split off all of those as well. Alright, and then bring this up over here. Right here. And I want to say... Say we want to input priority on the right. All right. Alrighty then. So now we need to pull this coal out of here. So let's go ahead and grab a belt. There we go. And we're going to bring this coal down. Here. And we're just going to connect it into this coal line right here. So we're going to go right here. Do. Alright. And so we have expanded iron, filled up that patch. We're going to expand coal. Fill up this patch. Okay, none of these have mixed resources. They don't. Good. And I ran out of power poles. There we go. Alright. And with that, we will continue to go ahead and expand our resource production. Oh, I got a split line. I will go ahead and expand the resource production for all of our resources in the mid times. There we go. And I will be back with another episode soon. Thank you all for watching. Bye.